You too. Top of the morning to everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Man, God is good. Okay. Um, Yesterday, I didn't know how I was going to pay for this hotel room. I didn't think I had what I knew I didn't have enough money on my overdraft to cover it. Okay, so I'm out trying to get some money. And when I told a young lady that I was going to have to check out, she ran my card anyway. And it worked. Now, to show you, that was yesterday. And it put me like about almost $70 over. Well, gamer, it'll be a good day when you get my name right. All right. So this morning, I went to extend another day. And first, I went to the bank, deposited the money that I got yesterday, and had probably about, oh, $40 in my pocket. So, came back to the hotel, and I said, extend me a day. And he said, man, your card declined. I said, I'll be right back. Now, see, and it declined when it was like $5 over. And yesterday was almost $70 over. And it went through. But today, $5 over didn't go through. So I said, man, I'll be right back. Let me go put this rest of this money I got in my pocket, put it in the bank. Came back, run my card. It works. Now I'm getting ready to head down to the White House. Y'all, today is a new moon. And today, 6 months ago today, I was evicted from my apartment. 6 months ago today, January the 17th, I got evicted. So for 6 months, man, God been holding me up in his hands. Because I haven't been able to do this on my own. I'm only able to do this because of God. All right? So, man, I'm thankful. I really am. Wow. See, see that there's a good example. Man, what if I was faced with that? I could only stay here for 2 weeks. I've been here 6 months, almost 6 months. I've been right here. And what if there was a time limit on my stay? And that's more stress. See, when stress attacks you, it's going to attack your need. It's always going to put pressure on the need. See, when stress starts coming, see, you trying to figure out an answer to the need. And some people get desperate and do some dumb shit because they trying to fill a need. And usually that need that needs to be filled is money. That's why a lot of people out here doing some of the crazy, stupid shit that they do for money. Okay? You see, I mean, man, sister, again, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I, hey man, my room gets cleaned today, right? This my last $11, man. I'm gonna leave this for the maid. I'm gonna leave that for her. Every day she come in here, every time she come clean my room, I leave a tip, regardless to my circumstances. And this morning, when I had to go to the bank, I had to go put some gas in my car, then get to the bank. And now I got enough gas to get to the White House. Okay, when I leave the White House, I'm going straight to the gas station. The good Lord let me live. And then I'm gonna go and look and see how much coins I got in that bucket, and might just get me $5 or $10 worth of gas before I get to the White House. So that way, if I get caught in traffic, I ain't got to worry about running out, cause that could happen. You see, and go out, and man, I'm finna go out and spread some love. I'm going out and spread some love today. I'm gonna go out and try to unite the people today. See, there are a lot of people that's sitting back watching what I'm doing, agree with what I'm doing, but they're scared to financially support it. Okay? And that's what we gonna have to overcome is people having fear about supporting something positive. That's what we got to overcome. People being afraid to support something positive that they agree with, but they're scared to support it. And we all want different. We all want change. Who ain't tired of this madness, man? Who ain't tired of all of this confusion, these mass murders? Ain't no place safe. No place is safe. Yesterday, when I got ready to leave from down at the White House, this sergeant came over. And he said, man, thank you for helping us out. Because it really makes a difference when we ain't got to watch that fence and you making the announcements. And then when we get ready to close the avenue, you're letting the people know, because they might not hear us, but they hear you. And he said, I just want to say thank you. And I got a guy, man, that is wearing me out because I'm trying to help keep us all safe. He's wearing my ass out, okay? And I'm trying to help keep us all safe, because the fence ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's the crazy people in the crowd. So if I can help Secret Service keep an eye on the people, we all are safe. Nobody should have to pay me to help keep us all safe. See, I shouldn't have to be paid for that. Okay? Now if something come out of it, that's a horse of another color. But to help keep us all safe, Man, I should be willing to pinch in. And see, and this is the problem. So many of us are not willing to pitch in to help us all. See, you only concerned about your foe and no more. That's it. Long as my family's good, I'm good. But what about the rest of the people? How come they can't be good around you too? See, because if you doing good and everybody around you doing bad, who you think the target gonna be? Okay? Who you think the target gonna be? Listen to that again. And see, and they know you doing good. Because they washing your trash can. See, they see how much trash you got coming up, how much food boxes you throwing away. See, they see what you doing. A lot of y'all don't think folk are paying attention to your trash, but they are. That's how they know what you got, because of your trash. And if you're the only one in your neighborhood that's doing good, man, everybody around you gonna start targeting your house because they know you doing good. And seeing you ain't worried about their welfare, you only concerned about yours. And because you doing good and you got so much bad around you, you stand out like a sore thumb. Okay? People be what, man? You'll be surprised. And I bet you somebody can tell you every time an Amazon truck come to your house. I bet you somebody in your neighborhood can tell you every time you get a delivery, they know it. Because they watching. They watching. And see, and it ain't the stranger that's going to break into your house. Man, it's going to be somebody in the neighborhood. It ain't somebody from Southeast or Northwest. It's right there in your neighborhood. That's robbing you blind. That's breaking in your house. And see, and this is the sad part, man. See, this is the sad part. We got some young kids now with the mindset it's easier to take your stuff than to go out and get a job. That's how they feel. That's their mindset. It's easier to take yours than to go out and get a job and get their own. Why do you think we got all these carjackings? Look how many carjackings we got in the black community. And see, and let me say this. See, when you start talking about the black community, that's a fine line you got to walk. Why is that true, conductor? Because anything that's perceived as pro-black is automatically labeled as anti-white. Anytime you start talking about trying to improve the lives and conditions of black people, then you're going to be labeled anti-white. And these same black people that you are trying to guide are the ones that's terrorizing white people. And you trying to stop them from terrorizing white people, and white people will label you anti-white. And you trying to help them, and they'll label you anti-white. Because they ain't got the courage. See, the only solution they got to crime is jail. See, that's the only solution they got. Jail. That's why we got all of these for-profit prisons. You don't think they building them for nothing? See, y'all don't even, y'all ain't thinking how big of a record this is. See, when you lock somebody up, they got needs. Toilet paper, paper towels, sheets, mattresses, clothes, underwear, socks. Somebody got to provide them needs. Then food. Somebody got to provide them needs. And now you got them locked up every day for years. So that 30, what's going on, Pam? So that 30, 40, or $50,000 a year that it costs to incarcerate one person. Man, let me show you this. 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 Let's say it costs conservative $65,000 a year. Let's say that's a good $65,000 a year for one inmate. For one inmate. And you got 5,000 inmates. That's $325 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. All of these immigrants that they sending all across the country, somebody got to house them. They got needs. Who's paying for those needs? You see, look at all of the people from Afghanistan and Ukraine that came to the United States. They got need. Who's paying for those needs? And y'all running around won't speak to each other. And still making the rich richer. And you hating each other. You don't want to talk to each other. You don't want to trust each other. But you still can make the rich richer. And they getting rich off your ass, too. Because you don't want to be inconvenienced. See, you want to deliver it right to your door. And man, America really, I'm going to say this, man, and I got to go. America really is being dumbed down. Americans don't think no more. Man, Americans want you to tell them everything they need to know. They ain't trying to do no research. They ain't trying to learn on their own. They want to be told. And then when they've been lied to, now they don't want to trust. When your lazy ass wouldn't even do no research. Took it at face value. And now you're crying the blues. Man, get gone. Let me get down here to the White House. I'll see y'all later.